Hi there. I just get kind of sad this time of year. Every October is kind of a sad time in many households around the United States that have children that may be struggling in school a little bit. Let me tell you why I'm sad about that. I'm Dr. Jan Bedell. I'm a neurodevelopmentalist with Brain Sprints. And for 30 years, we've been equipping families with ways to change the child's brain, build new pathways in those brains so that learning is easier for them. So, what typically happens in our public school, often private schools, is about October we've had a report card, we've got things are getting a little harder in the grade that the child is in, and now there's more challenges. There's more homework, there's more tears over homework, there's discouragement at school. And oftentimes a child finds himself in this vast chasm of what do I do now? I'm behind. How do I catch up? And the teachers are scrambling to try to figure out how to help that child. And they're just not trained for that kind of thing. They're trained for teaching and administering curriculum effectively and challenging the children to new heights. But when none of that's working, the curriculum's not working, the motivation's not working, the homework, the parents are, not knowing what to do either. By this time, everybody's kind of agreed we need to refer this child for some testing. And before we get to that point, they're 1 to 2 years behind already. Then you go through the referral process and they have to schedule the test. There's only a certain number of people that are available to give those tests. And unfortunately, there's more and more referrals all the time. Uh, I call it a perfect storm. We'll talk about that in another episode, but uh, things are coming together to cause children to really struggle in school. So we've got the testing coming up, then the testing is given, they pass it off to someone else. Those results are analyzed, put into a form that can be presented at an IEP meeting. That's an individual educational plan meeting. And that takes a lot. You've got to have several administrators, several specialists, and the teachers and the parents all colliding in one time, all their schedules uh, joining at one time. So that's a feat in itself. And then they give the results, they make a plan called an IEP, but then that plan has to be implemented. And staff is very short in this area, getting shorter all the time because the demand is going up and up. And in all this time, the child's just getting further behind, feeling bad about themselves, and everybody's discouraged. So to me, that's why this time of year is kind of sad. Lots of people call our office for consults during this time because they just don't know what to do. They've relied on the system, they've waited for the testing, and it's just taking so much time that they have real concerns about their child and how they're feeling about themselves. Sometimes they judge themselves as not very smart when they might be brilliant with a really high IQ, but their brain is so disorganized that it makes it hard for that all that smart to come out. So, love to hear your thoughts. We are here for consultations to let you know, just to really hear your heart and hear where your child is and help direct them to some help. We have helped thousands of children over the years, and it's just our pleasure and privilege to be able to equip parents with ways to stimulate those little brains. And the good news is it's never too late. You can always stimulate the brain. It builds new pathways. And as those pathways are formed, then you've got better function that happens. So it's really exciting work. I'd love to share more of that with you. Please follow us and like this so that more people can find out about this incredible work through neurodevelopment. Till next time.